Our decision to simplify the relationship, which, as Blueface would say, is a circus, came from the story that transpired and is now unfolding in front of us with so much news. We're delving into the whirlwind of controversy surrounding It's Going to Be a Rocky Ride, so buckle up. Chris Rock and Blueface. The connection between Blueface and Chris Rock began in 2020, when they appeared on the rapper's fan-only reality TV program, Blue Girls Club. The series. As you would imagine, a bunch of ladies were allowed to reside in Blueface's house for a month in an attempt to win his devotion. Chrisean stood out to fans right away during her appearance on the show, for the blue face. Despite the fact that Chrisean lost her front tooth in a fight with the mother of Blueface's child Jaden Alexis while on the show, she was chosen as the winner of Blue's competition series and signed to his record label, leaving the performance Chrisean star is dazzling. And then she releases a song called Lonely with Blueface. Her love for Blueface increases at this time, and Chan's affection for him grows so strong that she gets a tattoo of herself, honoring Blueface. 7 times prior to Valentine's Day 2022, everything was going well. After stealing Blueface's car in Oklahoma, Chrisean was taken into custody. Yet the couple remained together. They were released, but shortly after, in August 2012, Chrisean acknowledged assaulting Race's mother and sister during a fight in May 2022. Chan was taken into custody for unlawful trespassing in Phoenix, Arizona. A fight was rumored, but Blueface publicly denied it. Shortly after, in September 2022, Blueface and Chrisean's father got into a fight. Her father took the initial blow, which caused Blueface to. The couple continues to be together despite their retaliation. This leads us to October 2022, when Chan claims that Blueface struck her. She then retracts her claim, claiming that she was on a horrible trip and that Blueface actually saved her in the period shortly after Blueface and Chan's January 2023 release of the reality TV series Crazy in Love. In October, Zeus Network released the teaser for Crazy in Love. Some of the snippets showed the highs and downs in their relationship, and then a few days prior to the trailer's release, Chan declared she was single. Later that same month in January, Chan revealed she was expecting Blueface's child. In response to Blue, he denied being the father, stating that he requested a paternity test and asserting that Chan had dated 10 different men in the past year. Chan claimed that he was angry over a prior. She said that he was upset because she had traveled to Baltimore without telling him. In the middle of all the controversy surrounding the pair in the media, Chrisean and Blueface released their new song, and the music video even included scenes from their after things became so hot on the Shark Tank podcast that security had to take Rock out. She moved to Instagram to spill the tea, claiming that Blue wanted her to leave once I began to spill the real tea, which wasn't a good idea. Nice appearance for him in late January. Blueface and Rock released a music video for their most recent collaboration, Dear Rock, which featured the duo appearing to tee a knot, but it was all for the cameras. The video shows Chrisean in a gorgeous white gown with lace elements sounding hand in hand with Blueface as they say what appears to be vows at the wedding chapel, where the couple reportedly just went for the photo session, according to TMZ. In early September, Chrisean celebrated the birth of her son Chrisean Jesus Malone and posted live on Instagram, where she was seen looking at wedding gowns in downtown Los Angeles before the photo session. Joy was clouded by controversy when Blueface was conspicuously absent during the birth, was discovered with his infant mother Jaden Alexis, and then used X to vent his frustrations with his ex in a string of since-deleted tweets. Blueface expressed wishing to pursue custody of their child and chastising Chan for being too self-centered to raise their child. One tweet threatened to take legal action unless she started putting our boy first. Blueface also objected to Chrisean naming their son after herself, implying that she didn't give it enough thought and expressing pity that their child was named after her rather than him. A few days later, Chrisean responded to Blueface's outburst on Instagram. Liv suggests that she tried to talk to him about co-parenting, but was redirected to her relationship with Lil Baby. She stressed the value of concentrating on their child rather than irrelevant later in the month. A video went viral that showed Chan carrying her infant in a dangerous way at Walmart. She commented on Instagram, saying she was disappointed that the bystander had chosen to shoot rather than assist. Things seemed to settle down between the two in the weeks that followed, which is until September 17th, after she accepted her learning curve as a new mother and made an effort to improve by highlighting her love for her child and realizing that mistakes happen, when Blueface revealed on Instagram that he had signed Chrisean to his new label, Milk Music. His girlfriend Jaden Alexis was not happy with the news and turned to X to call Blueface a dead man, beating and calling him a freak, narcissist, and liar. Additionally, Jaden made fun of Chrisean by asking who was caring for their baby face. In response, Jaden denied being a deadbeat and expressed regret for not living up to everyone's expectations for as a father. He also acknowledged that he might be the cause of the drama and addressed the fact that both Chrisean and Jaden were signed to his label. Chrisean didn't remain quiet either. Explaining that her connection to Blueface was, she stated that she wanted for Jaden to find peace as well, and that she wanted to heal and become best friends for the sake of their son. But they were only co-parenting and not romantic. A few days later, Khan took to X once more to correct the record. After praising Jaden as a star singer, which caused many to wonder if she was telling the truth, she disclosed that she had never formally signed with Blueface's company and was merely assisting in its promotion. Blueface proposed to Jaden Alexis in a lavish ceremony at Sophie Stadium a little more than a month after all the label controversy. Viral footage showed the rapper kneeling with a brilliant diamond ring, while Jaden was clearly moved. Chrisean responded by going live on Instagram, expressing her opinion that the proposal might have been a publicity stunt, but he wasn't having it and defended his engagement, claiming that it was genuine on ex-Jaden alone. In an odd turn of events, Blue proposed to Jaden Chrisean, and Jaden said, "I'd never propose to her," adding, "They're saying about clout, I'm marrying her for real. I wouldn't fake something like that for attention. It just doesn't make sense." Alexis joins together and goes living with them. Chrisean Rock and Jaden Alexis went live on Instagram for a long live stream. As they sat at a gas station, the two seemed to be enjoying themselves and were inebriated, as their pals pumped gas. A brief phone conversation from Blueface asking where Jaden Alexis was also featured in the live feed. Alexis hangs up on Blue and tells Rock she's over it, which leads to both of them exploding into a burst of laughing. Following months of back and forth, Bass took to social media to post a shocking performance in which he purportedly demonstrated that he was not Chrisean Jr.'s father. "After getting that baby's DNA test, I discovered that I'm not the father shaking my Chrisean, on the other hand," responded on Instagram Live, raising doubts about Blueface's intentions. "I can't front I'm feeling relieved as hell," he said, adding, "It's for the best, thank you man upstairs." Despite his denial, Blueface insisted that Chrisean Jr. wasn't his son. According to more recent reports, Blueface is currently doing time in prison for breaking his probation by participating in an assault that happened at a nightclub in 2021. The event was caught on camera, and the victim was hospitalized for his injuries after breaking his probation. Blueface was found guilty and asked when he would be. You would assume that there wouldn't have been much progress in Chrisean and Blueface's connection, given that Blueface was freed and will remain in the men's Central County Jail in Los Angeles until July 2nd, 2024. Although Boris is supported by Blueface, it appears that this has improved their relationship state. Chrisean is still loyal to her partner and boldly demonstrates her support by getting a portrait tattoo of Blueface on her body. In mid-January, Chrisean revealed that she had returned to Blueface's crib, which fueled speculations. She also posted the process on Instagram with the comment, "Free Blueface, free my daddy, I love you papa." But there's more, that the pair may be taking their relationship to the next level. The tattoo has only served to increase conjecture. The Chrisean Rock saga and Blueface is a constant source of anxiety, journey of romance, intrigue, and drama that keeps onlookers captivated as their journey progresses. One thing stays the same. Some people anticipate the unexpected. So what do you believe that they are together? Do you believe they will endure in any case? Keep it locked here and inform us. Who do you want to see next? Who do you want to see next?